In 2024 on Etsy, I made $1,998 selling digital products. I haven't promoted and I haven't made a new product in a while. So I kind of just wanted to discuss the business side of all this and how that happened. I know this might not seem like a lot of money to a lot of people, and it's definitely not, especially as time goes on, things become more expensive. It's almost like pennies. However, the idea that anything that I create digitally and put such a small amount of time to can repeatedly sell and be able to at least cover my groceries is really awesome. And to me, it's enough reason to at least have it running. And I'm lucky that I'm in a place where I'm have other endeavors going on. And I'm very, very blessed that I don't have to just do YouTube and I don't have to just do Etsy. However, I do like to live a life, and a life that is enjoyable for me comes from having multiple stream of income. So where some people this might be extra, there are people who this could be their only way to get it. This could be the only thing that they could do or are capable of doing, maybe because of a disability or something like that. So I don't want to gatekeep any of this information. And that's why I'm telling you off the bat. I'm not making you wait till the end to see how much I made. I'm telling you from the beginning. And the scale is endless. You can make double that, triple that, quadruple that. Like I said, I haven't promoted, I haven't made new listings. I let it work for itself, and I'm going to explain that in a second. I do check in here and there, and the things that I do is what I think keeps it moving along and keeps the sales coming in. Um, and I want to share some of those things because I feel like a lot of the videos that are out on Etsy, they kind of tell you like in order to be seen, in order to make like a good amount of money, and there are certain things you have to do, which when you do those things, like you definitely are seen more and you make more money. But I don't want it to scare people away for the fact that like for example, like the reason why I can't keep up with the Etsy and create new listings every day and just do Etsy is I do have a full-time job. I do have a 9 to 5 per se. So I can't just do that. So being able to leave it up and know that I can still make sales and take care of one of my bills is amazing. So I want people to know that like that's an option and a way to have a side hustle as well. Like you can put time and energy into creating a digital product and starting an Etsy shop over the weekend and then go about your work week as per usual and just have the money come in, have the sales come in without putting in like that extra work and time into it every day, like when you already have something to do every day. So one of those things, obviously, is those daily sales. I always check in and I'll just make the daily sales because remember, when it says the sale ends in 1 day or 24 hours, it has a countdown on there. So if you're selling digital products or you're selling anything on Etsy, you need to do the daily sales. And I think it's a really just great trick, not a trick, but a sales tactic to kind of like get people to think that this is the last day this digital product or this item is 7.99, and if you wait till tomorrow, it might not be there type thing. Um, Also on that level, remember you can have quantity. So I keep all my quantity at one, making people kind of think, oh, there's only one of this digital product left. So then it's like double time in sales world because now there is one product left and 7 hours to get it at 7.99. So little things like that, I'm always checking in. I always have my sales going, and I always also keep up very, very heavily, like with my customer service. I'm always speaking to people like in the messaging system, which has been great because with my 9 to 5, like if I get a break during my day, like I'm usually answering messages and restocking the items that sold. Because this year, actually, my shop has been doing almost better than last year. And again, still haven't gone in and done too much tweaking. I'm just doing these daily services, just daily maintenance, I should say, to keep it alive. But it's been amazing. I love it so much. I think that it's nice to be able to juggle the two. And like I said, like if you do the app, you can manage those messages, manage the sale starting, manage all that like from your phone. So that's been really easy to do with everything else that I have going on. And I can't wait, like, to get into a place where I can do more of the things that you have to do to grow and be seen more. Um, but again, I feel like I don't see videos like this or anyone explaining this per se, like the fact that you don't have to put time and energy into it every day for it to be something. Like you can do it all in one weekend and just kind of let it coast if you have other stuff going on, like how I did. But I definitely can't wait to rewind back and rearrange the shop a little bit more and create more listings and like really put into it. But yeah, like let this be your sign that if you haven't started Etsy shop yet, or you really want to do like a YouTube channel, combine the two, because that is the key right there. The niche, I'm not going to say, because of we're gonna keep that private, because I'm proud of what it's doing, and I don't mind letting a lot of information out. But with the niche, it's just a little bit different, and it's something that, put it this way, it's I know a lot about it, and that's why I chose it. And let that be how you choose your niche, and use the monster of YouTube and Etsy together. YouTube is a natural marketing machine. If you have an Etsy shop and you have a YouTube channel and they are the same niche, and you are talking about the item on YouTube and you have the link of the item in the description box, you're golden, and you will make sales if you are authentic and proud and knowledgeable about that link and what that item is in that description box. You're good. And if that video pops off, the item pops off. It's really that simple. And I feel like there's so many different marketing videos, so many different coaching videos, so much going on. And it kind of makes me mad when I watch them, because no one says just what it is. YouTube is the marketing machine for everything. So is all of the social media. Like if you have a post and whatever will you go viral, whatever is in that link in your box is gonna sell. But it has to be extremely relevant to what that video is about. I guess like a great example like could be, let's say you had an Etsy channel where you make pillows, and you make a YouTube channel of you creating these pillows, sewing the fabrics, painting them, putting designs on them, right? And then you sell the video, you sell the item in the link in the description box. So many people are watching you build this pillow. They're watching the ins and outs. They're watching you stuff it. They're seeing the love, the creation, the art. You're describing it. You're talking at different places to use it, what it's capable of doing. Like the whole video is a selling mechanism for the link in the description box. So let that be an example of what you could do, and shoot for the stars.